Right, careful everyone, coming in for landing. Take cover.
Slow and steady, Matty.
You got this, Martin.
Is that one block lower than that? I can't remember. It's actually further down, isn't it? Dang it. Don't carry everything.
You need a hand quickly, Paul.
I'm just going to drop some things on the floor, it's fine.
Yeah, I think it's safe to say if you ever fire up another survival save, you'll put the inventory on ×10, right?
You can change it now, Sammy.
Oh, can you? Oh.
Yeah, you can change it on the, like, if you, before you load it in, there's a button to say edit the save.
No reversing camera yet then, guys.
I've got a camera on the underside of this thing.
Can I just take the red one out and leave the green one charging for 5 minutes?
Yeah. Yeah, just switch between the ships, that's what everyone else does.
Okay.
Orange inbound, connector 3 with any luck.
Okay.
It's like the Hindenburg. It's going to weigh a lot and all that much.
Hey, Pups, can you just have a quick look round the orange ship to see if there's any damage?
Yeah.
Should be good to go.
Just a tiny bit on the back battery, Sammy, one sec.
Cool. Yeah, then as I backed out, it clipped, so I just want to check.
Yeah, no worries. Yeah, you're on the extended one at the moment.
Who, me?
Yeah.
What do you mean?
Haven't you noticed you're higher than the ship next to you?
Is that why my... That's why my markers are off then.
Yeah, because that was Paul's one.
What?
Ah.
What?
So I set up
he's
GPS markers so I could land in first person. And
He's
I'm thinking,
landed on the one that's like 3 meters above the base because your ship was landing on it.
so yesterday I've got 2 numbers written down, which is 1.8 and 2.4, which are the distances that I need to be between the 2 markers in order to land. And I'm thinking, hang on a minute, why have I just crashed into the pipe that isn't meant to be where it says it is? Like,
Lord.
thanks for the information, guys.
But then you notice you was like higher than
No,
the
I
rest
didn't,
of
because
them.
nobody was here when I docked the first time. Like, cheers.
Can somebody pick this scrap metal up for me?
Where is it, Paul?
Right near your hydrogen thing. Hang on. Why can't I place that? Of course I need stuff. Even though I just told it to pull
What do you
that
need me
stuff.
to place, Paul?
I'm just putting a curved tube down.
Like, I've got a load of pipe on me, so I can...
Am I being blind, or is magnesium not on the ore list?
because there's so little of it in stock, Semi. If you go to this one, the red one is what's low.
Are you making the pipe pups?
Ah, okay.
Yeah, I'm on my way back.
So that's saying that it wants a minimum of 2k ore, and I've
Yeah.
just delivered 61.
Yes.
So it's fine,
Yes.
we think.
Bobby
I
Young,
think.
thank you for subbing. Looks a bit like the AT-AT. Yeah, just a little bit. It just looks a collection of engines, basically.
It's the same color as a 8080.
Whatever that is.
Star Wars, mate.
Yeah.
No idea then.
Oh, we know.
Stands for the All-Terrain Armored Transport, if you actually care, which you probably don't.
Why would he care? It's not rugby, it's not football. Oh, not football. Cricket.
I care about other things than just rugby and cricket, Paul.
That's not true.
Yes, it is.
I've just realised that these things take a long time to slow down when they're heavy.
Wait,
I
what
mean, it
is-
didn't really make a difference, but I was kind of like, should be slowing down now.
why does the camera actually reorient the ship? That's bizarre.
Wait, what?
I put it in camera view, started looking around thinking it was a gimbal camera, and it literally started to move the ship.
Okay.
Oh, hang on, unless it works like, hold it Alt key and do it? No, it doesn't let me. Rubbish. Fixed camera, because why would you want a gimbal camera?
Orange Ship Connector 3 outbound.
Just docking, just docking the red one now. But yeah, John, if you're still here, how did you manage to damage these things on every single run?
He's getting cocky now.
I'm just saying, like, it's not. I'm just taking my time, and it's
Oh, I
like,
love it.
I'm not saying I know everything, but like, I just took my time and it was fine.
Does that mean he's going to rebuild the Blue Rover then?
Bobby Young, thank you.
I prefer ships to rovers now.
Yeah, that's why we started cloning so many, because they're just better
Yeah.
at it.
They're so much quicker as well.
Yeah, the rover's good though if you can position it nearby. It'll recharge your ship and take all the payload.
Yeah, you just mine it with a ship and then transport it with the rover.
Yep.
So what's your load capacity on your Silver Monster then, Paul?
Unknown, because
lot.
that's removed some stuff.
Oh, okay.
I'm
About
going
a
to try and
million
fill this up.
tons?
I took 1,000,000 tons and it wouldn't move.
Right.
Well, sorry, 1,000 tons, 1,000,000 kilos.
Right.
That's what it is.
But the ship already weighs the best part of 300,000, so that's about a payload of about 700, and it wouldn't lift it. But it would lift 600, but then it started misbehaving on the way back. So I shaved a few storage off it, and here we are. So I'm going to see what we can do now.
Right, green ship outbound.
Trouble is, you can't see a thing. That appears to be maximum. Let's have a look. Cargo used 100%. That's 109,000 litres, it says. So it basically doubled our weight to 700. So it must have about 320,000 kilos on board.
I'm always in a good mood.
And it can lift.
But you're in the orange, Sammy.
Yeah.
When you land, can you look at the power display for me?
Yeah, no worries. Orange inbound, connect to 3.
Not gonna lie, Paul, for like your first attempt at like building a big block like ship, it actually looks quite cool.
I mean,
It looks silly, but it also looks quite cool.
I've not really done any aesthetics on it. It's pure function, but it's allowing us to move a lot more ice, and that means hydrogen. So I'll take it.
Yeah, I'm assuming you're heading for the ice connector, Paul.
Yeah, he's
Yes.
heading for the hydrogen one.
I tell you what, it just cruises though. Like once it's
Yeah.
loaded, its momentum is so big that if you just leave it and it keeps going, like it hardly loses speed. Alright, I'm inbound. 2 km.
Okay.
1.5 k out. Don't think I'm going to have enough run.
Power is 0 on the
So
engines.
what does it do if I do this?
Engines 50 megawatts, so it's 5 engines.
I think that's enough for now.
The battery is on 92%. Now it's 92.2. 92.3.
It is first flight in this config.
If you look under the hydrogen plant, Sammy,
Yeah, I've seen it, mate.
should go off now.
Yeah, that's off.
Okay. There's 10 engines. Wind does more than solar though, so let's just add more wind turbines.
Ooh, can I first person dock this? Look at this.
Should be able to.
Just about see the connector, but I can't really see how high relative
Go
to
down a tiny
yeah.
bit, Paul. Down a tiny bit more. That looks good.
Actually, you kind of want to pitch down, to be fair. So if you pitch down and then go up.
Hang on, that should be level where I am now.
Yeah, then go up a bit.
Oh, I kept going down because Pups kept saying go down.
Yeah, well, Pups
There you
isn't
go.
an aviator, is he?
Neither are you.
Connected. Excuse me?
I think we're docked.
Yep.
You are, Doctor.
Woo!
Oh, Paul needs topping up. Paul, just go and look at the power monitor a sec. We need some extra power. 1 second.
You know what we need now? When something connects here, it automatically turns the power on.
If you look at the power on the engines now, Paul.
When something docks, it just...
The usage on the tanks is scary, mate, with 10 engines.
I know.
Is it just churning through
Well,
hydrogen?
tank 3 was 100%, and tanks 1 and 2 had some in, and now tanks 1 and 2 are nearly empty. And tanks 3 is down by 5%.
It used to just say 10, Paul.
Are we just losing... I don't know how efficient it is what we're doing right now. We're generating more power than we need. So where's
This
it
is
all
just
going?
top
No,
wall.
you're not using more power than you need. When the batteries are fully charged, the engines will back off.
Yeah, they're just turn on when it needs to be.
They're
But I need to-
inputting. They're not inputting maximum power. They're inputting 2.6 megawatt hours. Sorry, input 12 max. Yeah, they are inputting max. They'll be charged in 2 minutes.
Yeah, because I've turned the hydrogen engines on. There's 10 of them now.
Green chip inbound.
I need to put some more wind turbines and batteries online. Why would you... So is the pipeline to the ice lake looking more and more feasible? No? Because these engines are not going to be on permanently.
Right, I've brought 3 loads of magnesium back. What else do you want me to do?
What's the list say that's low? Platinum and uranium we can't get.
Yeah, I'll go and get some of that. Hang on a minute.
Okay, see you later, Sammy.
Bye!
Bye!
Just take the orange ship and go vertical and see how far I get. Yeah, so
You really
I don't...
want... Go on, Sammy, sorry.
that's-
No, go on, go on.
I don't know what the exchange rate is from the magnesium ore to 2k of magnesium.
No idea.
So I might have to do some more, but at the moment I've got no gauge as to whether that's enough ore or not.
Yeah. Oh, someone asked if you can go to the shop again. Guess who it is without looking.
Yeah, I mean, I did say we'd go. So let's
I mean, I haven't ever been or seen it, so I'd
yeah,
go for it.
let's take a little trip. Trouble is, we don't have enough ships. Have they still got the seats on the back?
Nope.
No.
So slap a seat on the back of these then. There's 4 of us. We need 2 ships, don't we?
I'll just take some more hydrogen tanks and just fly.
What do you mean?
Okay, there's plenty of hydrogen tanks. I'll just fly across.
You're just gonna fly manually then?
Yeah.
Or is 0.3 by default? How much explosives do we have?
2 seconds, I will tell you. We have 1,159 explosives because we were... No, we don't. We have more than that now. The 2,000 and something.
Are
Want
the
me to put them in
explosives not
your-
on the components list on the left?
No. What one's your ship?
Yes, they are. 1.5k.
I've just took a load out. Is this your one, Paul? How can I put this in?
You probably can't with it docked, can you?
Oh no, 'cause it would just drag it back out.
Yeah.
Got some damage there, Matty?
A little scrape.
Yeah.
It looks like there's still 1.5k in storage pots.
So if I put this back in, Sammy, what does it say? One sec.
There we go.
2.3k.
Okay.
Right, if you want to
We
put
need
that
to-
stuff in the orange ship hubs. Matty, if you want to sit in the top there.
Well, I can't put it in until you... Oh, you've lifted off.
Am I going on top, am I?
Yeah.
Yes.
You get bird's eye
Sammy,
view.
can you grab some
Yeah.
and put it in Paul's ship as well? Because I can't carry it all.
I'm not very colour coordinated, unfortunately, on top of this, because I'm green suit with an orange ship.
That's fine.
Put it in container 1, Sammy.
Give me a
You need the
clue.
space credits as well, right, Paul?
What does it look like? So that's space credits.
I do need the space credits.
I've got all the space credits, I think.
It's like... It's in the component box, Sammy. I don't know how to describe it. It's at
It
the
doesn't
third
look
one
like
in.
a stack of TNT, does it?
Yeah, no, it's on the component 1.
Oh, I see. It's like a
Third one
tablet.
in.
There you go. I've got all that's left, I think.
No, this is the throne seat, Chris. This is the best seat in the house.
You have to go through the connector, Sammy.
That's the wrong station. We've never been to that. Actually, do you want to try the other station?
Where is it?
The SMC station is 29... No. Ignore me. It's 29,000 kilometres. We're not going there.
It's a bit far, Paul.
Yeah, we're going to this one.
Have you got the remaining explosives pots?
Yeah, I don't know if there's any
even
space
this?
credits in the other boxes, Sammy.
It must be that one then.
Yeah, hang on. There's 28k of space credits down here somewhere.
There it is. That's the station we're going to, ALSB.
Yeah, I've got the other 28,000 space credits.
Right, up to you, Summer. Either fly or stick another seat on here and passenger.
Well, do we need cargo space for bringing stuff back or not?
We might be flying another ship back, so...
No, it just gives you the blueprint.
Oh, does it? Okay.
Yeah, if I remember correctly from last week.
How many hydrogen tanks do you think you'll need, Pups?
I'm just making a few more, Sammy, if you want to grab them.
You can just literally put a seat on here and not have to bother.
Yeah, but what happens if we want to race?
Okay.
Anywhere specific for the seat?
Yeah, just like Matty's on them engines there. Forward or backwards, dealer's choice.
Any specific one?
No.
Just a seat?
I have 12 hydrogen bottles, that should be enough. If that's not enough, I don't know what is.
See you, Pups.
What's the station again, sorry? RLSB.
I'll paste it in chat.
I think I have it, I just need to turn it on.
Yep. You should already have it.
Matty clearly wants bugs in his teeth.
Yeah.
It's like on a little day trip. Day out to the beach. This is where the weather suddenly turns IFR, isn't it?
Well, that's what happened to us earlier.
Well, it's starting to rain, so I'd go with yes.
Not really wrong. No.
I'm gaining on you!
That's nice, Pups. Last time we went over a shipyard, did we?
Did we?
When we be going over a shipyard. Ain't bothered. Thanks for popping in. It is from a bit quicker, yeah. We're doing 360 Ks from.
And where's Pape? Oh, there he is. I see him.
I should have brought a gun, shouldn't I?
Yeah.
Wow.
One of the brake thrusters is on. Is it?
I can't tell.
That means
Bye.
somebody's knocked an engine off and put it back on and not changed the group. That's what that means.
No, none of the forward, like none of the nozzles that face forward are on. It's only the ones.
No,
at
if I
the
let
back.
go though, if one comes on.
Oh yeah, the one at the bottom. Yeah.
So that's why I can't cruise properly. Because somebody's busted an engine and then not put it back properly.
I've not flown that one, so it wasn't me. I swear we've been to this one before. This was the one we went to
It's
before.
the only one on the planet.
Oh. I thought we were going to a different one. I've arrived!
Is that actually locking? There it is. Yep. One of the thrusters is not in there properly. Which means the blueprint's now wrong. Press F. There we go. Use sensors, scumbags. Right, F store access denied.
Hey, Sean.
Elite welder, 214,000. Flippin' heck.
As if sitting on the toilet recharges your power back.
I love it.
Contracts.
You can't close the door either.
Is there a pink dress for Sean? Lel. Store, here we go. Sell. Explosives. We have 16 pieces, is that it? Or they'll only buy 16?
Well, you need to change the infantry first, don't you? To the one that's... Because that's using your character infantry.
Mining grid. What's that? Explosives. Still only says 16. Let's try selling. Nope, they'll only buy 16 pieces.
Oh.
Cool. Wish we'd have known that.
I made way too much.
Well, there'll be other starships. It must be on a throttle. I presume it'll come back. Yeah, they were by far the most expensive. Reactor components, 7,102 they'll buy. Well, that's disappointing. We have an account balance of 452,000 now.
Did you deposit the ones in the ship? Because there's like 80k in the ship.
There we go, space credit. How do I...
You have to go to the cash point outside, don't you?
I have to drag it into my inventory first then.
No idea. I'm trying to find it to test it. Oh, I think it does want it in your inventory.
Why doesn't lying in the bed give you some health back?
If you find the toilets...
God, I wouldn't want to try and get out of here in the event of a fire. Where's the fire exit? Like, seriously?
the ATM's outside and there's 71k in your ship of credits.
Oof, made it outside. Explosives, 71k of credits that I can't drag over.
Yeah, I don't know whether you'll need to undock in order to be able to drag them over, because we definitely dragged them in.
Apparently you do need to undock. Right, that's all the credits in the 523,000 in total.
Nice.
So what blueprints can we buy?
You need to go back downstairs. Like all the way where you was before. Where you were selling stuff.
How much? 22.3 million? What? Like the cheapest thing they do is 1.8 million for a little tiny mining ship.
So you can buy a coffee.
No, just sort it by price per unit, Paul, and then you'll get it in order.
Yeah, it's like 400,000 for a buggy. It's a joke?
I mean, had we ought to do some of these contracts or something that are actually able to do?
Most of them are off planet.
Well, what's this one? Like silver ingot, 121 silver ingots. This station is in need of maintenance, but we're in short supply. Get us the required materials, and you'll be paid in full, and that'll be 300 credits.
300?
Yeah.
300,000?
Yeah, 300,000, and then like cobalt ingots are 157,000.
Yeah, but it doesn't tell you where it is, does it?
Here, this station is in need of maintenance.
Oh, they want it here.
Yeah, gold, 4 gold, 137 gold
Let's go and
ingots
take
is
Chrono
3
Trigger six.
million.
So is that again?
137. So acquisition contract. I'm about, I don't know, halfway down. Acquisition contract. Gold ingots is 7 liters of gold by the looks of it. 137 ingots is 3 million credits.
137 gold ingots. 7 litres. All right, should we make a shopping list?
Yeah. 723 metal grids.
137 gold. What else do you want?
If you filter at the top by acquisition, because I think they're easy to do, right? Show acquisition.
All right, so silver, we want 121.
Do you want me to make a note of this, or are you writing it down?
105 cobalt. Write it down. 137 gold. 720. That's a lot of metal grids. They're massive. Yeah, 10,800 liters. That's huge. 666 tubes. Bulletproof glass 873. Okay, so that pays 900k. That pays 200k. That pays 2.5 million. That pays 3 million. Blimey. 157k for the cobalt.
Chat is saying accept them.
Yeah,
'cause
write
they
them all down
refresh.
first. Because
Yeah.
what's the timer on them?
No, well, I don't think there is a timer on the acquisition, but I would assume if you leave, they perhaps refresh.
Okay, so I think the metal grid is going to be very hard because they're huge. But it is worth 2.5 million.
Yeah, but so 10,000 liters of metal grid. In theory, the ship should still be able to carry that, right? 723.
By accepting this contract, you're bound to fulfill all the conditions of the contract in a timely manner. Failing to do so may lead to negative feedback and a loss of assets. So I think that is going to give us a time window, and if we don't do it, they're going to send drones out and blow us up.
Shall I fly back to base quickly and see what we have actually got?
Except the most paying ones and not the rare metals. Well, the metal grid is 2.5 million, and the other big one was gold, I think, which is 3
Puppies
million.
is AFK, isn't he?
I'm back now, sorry.
Do you want to fly back to base?
Yeah.
We want to get some sort of idea as to what the quantities of things that we've got before we start.
I think 137 gold ingots sounds like a lot because the gold yield is small. And metal grids is voluminous.
I'm on my way back.
Yeah, but you have got your silver ship, don't forget.
Yeah. If it's got the range, but it should be fine, I think. Bounty, escort, hauling, repair. No repair contracts, hauling contract. 5 million to go 30,000 kilometers.
I like the look of these search contracts, but I don't know. Do you get a beacon? Do you think? Like, could I bring the blue ship here and take a search contract and then?
How do you return a container, for example? How do you pick it up? I don't know. Move.
Locate this container and mark it for pickup.
Okay. What does it say that? It doesn't say that on mine. It says go to its last location and find the container. Is all it says.
44,000.
Metal
Oh,
grids
okay.
ain't worth the effort for the completion price. What, 2.5 million? Battle Rabbit. Bounty, escort. I'm just going to nip for a bio, BRB.
Okay. How you getting on, pups?
10k away. Yeah, but John, unlike you, it was only like repairable damage, and then we repaired it, and not the whole cargo containers, 6 thrusters, and whatever else. And then you decided, oh, let's modify our ships, because why not?
If you give us the number of metal grids we've got in stock, that's
Yeah.
the first case, and then I don't know whether you can throw some in one of the ships and see how many you can actually fit in. Because have we got 3 little ships?
Yes. Indeed, I did blow up a flamingo. The flamingo that I built.
Not
Oh,
as good
John,
as
your
my,
ship's no longer there.
not as good as my backflip last night.
I'm back.
Oh, that was
Welcome
brilliant, Sam.
Are you back at base yet?
5k.
Pubs is eating. Probably kebab again.
No. I
Wait,
got told it rode in the hole.
I can't sit down in this 3-seater couch because it's being used by one person. Okay.
It was a joke, John. It's still there.
Yeah, go figure. That's brilliant.
Hannah is now playing Plate Up.
Stalkers!
Yeah.
The last I saw it said overtime day something, but it went off my screen, so I didn't know how many they'd actually done.
Right, what do you want to know? I'm here.
Right, metal grids.
How many metal grids do we have? How much gold ingots do we have?
Right, metal grids, we have 1.3k.
Right. So we have
1,300.
Yep.
Okay, so we
Right.
can do that.
But how many fits into a ship?
No idea yet.
Well, it said
Standby.
what the litres was. Literally said.
Yeah, but if you can, yeah, but if 10,000 liters
Yeah. Well, a
is
small.
probably 3 containers full, isn't it? Because they're only 3.7k liters, aren't they?
Well, a container on a small ship is 3,000 litres, and that's only 11,000. So you can imagine what it's like on the big ship. It's huge.
Well, you think about bringing your big ship over here then?
Well, why not? You can
And how are
easily-
you going to dock it?
With great difficulty,
Right.
unless we put a snout on it so it can dock.
We have 3.8k of gold.
3.8k of gold ingots.
We only need 137.
We only need 137. Surely that's doable.
Right, so what about the silver? What's the silver ingot situation?
6.2k.
And the cobalt?
78.1k.
Small tubes?
Stand by. I got to run to the other side to look at the screen.
And bulletproof glass.
Small tube, we have 1.8k in stock, and bulletproof glass is 1.2k in stock.
We can do them all. Voltage racket points forward though. I'd like you need to point it down to connect here. Should I just accept the lot and we'll do it?
Yeah, but what? I mean, is there? It's the theory of we're not going to be able to fit all of that even in 3 ships, are we?
Yeah, we'll bring the big silver ship over and do all of it in one go.
Right. Okay then.
I think.
Right, me and Matty better mount up then, ready for you to run up the
Hang
stairs.
on, there is a side connector on the other side of the station.
Is there? How long have we got?
Well, you can use the front connector on the big silver one.
Doesn't say how long we've got.
Oh yeah, there is a sort of front-bound connector, so you should be fine just to do that.
There's also one on the bottom here as well, if you've got a top-mounted...
Come on, Matty.
Where is it?
Go around literally the other side of this tower. Straight now. See that sort of pier that sticks out?
Oh yeah.
So your silver one goes straight on that.
Nice, let's do it then.
Hang on a sec. Matty's not on.
Yeah.
He was.
There we go.
Okay.
You will have to land your silver one on the platform using the drills pull so we can load it up.
On the drills.
Oh yeah, it doesn't have landing legs, does it? And we can't load it while it's connected to the...
Can we turn the script off?
Actually, you might be able to do it while it's connected to the hydrogen plant, because that container's only set to grab ice.
But that isn't connected to the network, is it?
No, so that's what I'm saying. You might be able to do it while it's hanging off the hydrogen plant. Let me grab something and stick it in and see what happens.
So you've got the quantities, haven't you, Paul?
The coordinates of what?
The quantities.
Yeah.
Cool.
There's no way to see what contracts we've took.
Not unless you're at that terminal, I would assume.
What do you want to know?
How many bulletproof glass do we need?
873. I mean, you could just create a container with a sorter on it that stops things going back.
Yeah, just do it while it's docked to the hydrogen, it's fine.
Have you got everything lined up?
It's all, I'm slowly moving bulletproof glass over.
Could you not sit in it, pups, and then drag and drop the quantity?
No, because it's separate from the base, isn't it?
Ah, okay.
As soon as we connect it to the main base, it's going to pull everything out.
Not unless you put a sorter en route with a connector.
I think it overwrites the sorters.
But when we set the inventory up yesterday, the sorters were stopping things.
I just said this to him 2 minutes ago about putting a sorter in the way. It didn't say what the time limit was. I had a look. I had a look at the accepted contracts tab and it had like a shield on it, but it didn't say anything about time limits.
So, going on to the subject of this orange ship, Paul, is it that you think your blueprints are all wrong because that bottom thruster isn't synced properly?
Well, no, I created a blueprint off this not long ago and then found out that the reverse thruster wasn't grouped.
Right.
So I'll just need to quickly replace it. Apparently you can build your own contracts block at the base. Oh, right.
I'm looking and I don't see anything in the progression section.
It's probably a mod. Like everything else in life. So I'm docking at the hydrogen thing? Or am I docking?
No, you just dock normally.
Normally. Yeah, I don't see anything in the progression tab.
It looks like we're okay for iron at the minute, but I guess we can't have too much. Is that correct?
Yeah, it's like
Or is there other things we need?
No
more?
such thing as too much.
Oh, okay, there's too much.
No, there's no such thing as too much.
Oh, right, sorry.
Yeah, unless that bar is at 500k, there's no such thing as too much.
Fair enough.
Right, so what are you doing, Pups?
I'm just trying to see what this thing is, but I don't see it.
Every time Matty takes that ship, he comes back and welds something.
Well, I fixed it before we left, but I didn't realize that there was still... Like, I must have dimmed the light or something. But at least it's intact.
Unless I'm just blind and I can't see it.
There's a contracts block, and it says block for contract management.
Where?
Well, if you put CONT in the search,
I have.
in middle of the screen between Control C and large industrial cargo container.
Do we have it unlocked, or do we have to build something?
No, it looks like we've got it unlocked. Let me just... but down here I suppose is the best place, right? We've got to hide it
Where are
behind the
you?
screens for now.
Well, in theory, we want it somewhere where I can pipe it in easily enough. Because it has a pipe connection.
If economy is enabling worse settings, you encounter contract blocks owned by NPCs and trading posts. Oh, now you're asking. Game. Enable trading is ticked.
Wait, so we don't have to actually deliver this?
It looks like we can just do it from here.
Accepted contracts, you do not have any contracts active. Is that because I'm not Paul?
Red ship outbound, wait, get some iron.
No, I have no idea.
Come to the survival post, Paul. Over here.
Accepted contracts. Okay. So how do we get the stuff to them then?
1 sec. Just give me like 2 minutes.
Acquisition bounty. There are no contracts listed at all.
Because you're on available contracts, not accepted.
Yeah, perhaps that's why I was looking at available contracts that are non-listed.
But why would they be available when you've accepted them?
Because there might be other ones like bounty contracts that we saw down there or search and rescue that we saw down there. They're not here. So this doesn't show contracts available from anywhere else. All this shows is our accepted contracts.
Well, your accepted contracts, it looks like they're player-based.
They're not faction-based?
So is that just like a reminder of... So presumably we've still got to go back to that base to deliver them.
I think so.
It's not like a beam me up Scotty situation where we can just plummet into there, right?
That would be crazy. If you flew to a planet and it said, oh, we need 1,000 ingots, you can't just go back to base and just wire transfer them, can you?
No.
Well, we actually physically have to deliver them, surely.
Yeah, okay, cool. So how many of you, what have you done so far then, Pups?
Okay, 2 seconds, Simon. I've done 744 bulletproof glass and I needed 800 and something.
873.
Right, so you're doing bulletproof glass. Give me an item, Paul.
Silver ingots 121.
$872, did you say?
873 bulletproof glass.
Okay.
Let's see, I'll get the gold. How do you get one item?
Hold your right click down and drag it across, and you'll get a box that asks how many you want.
1, 3, 7. Cool. I've got the gold. We don't have enough small tubes, by the way. We need 666. Hang on.
There's over 1,000 in storage.
Yeah. I just couldn't get them all into my storage.
Right, so I've done the silver.
I've done the bulletproof glass. What else was on the list?
Well, I've got 666 tubes. You've done the bulletproof glass. I've got 137 gold. Sammy's done the silver, I think. 105 cobalt.
Right, I've got that.
And then the big one is 7... I think it's 733 metal grid. Let me check.
Right, green chip and red chip and bone, sorry.
723 metal grid.
723, okay. I will get to work on that.
Just checking the cobalt 105.
Are you transferring this to?
Just go up to any, like your thing, and all the cargo containers.
You just cut out completely.
So you need to select your filter to ship only at the top. There's a there.
Okay, silver 121 check. Gold 137 check. Cobalt not there yet. Metal grids hardly got any.
Cobalt's done.
Why don't I see it then? There it is,
I'll put it in
105
ship cargo
cobalt.
too.
Need a lot more metal grid. Small tube 666, 873 bulletproof. We've got 930 for some weird reason. We just need a lot more metal grid.
What's the number?
Well, we need 723. Nice, well done.
Did I kick you?
No.
Oh.
Pops just turned around and flew at me.
I didn't expect you that to be there, to be honest.
So we try and keep the metal grid in that cargo container full.
Well, we can only carry 105 or so each, can't we?
We're up to 410.
Somebody's put some in the cockpit, 12 in the cockpit.
They was
Yeah.
already there.
That's 628. What was the number? All 78 something.
723. How many more do we need?
Sean can confirm that I have just brought the red ship back from mining damage-free.
Can I? I'm in the
Turn
middle.
around, turn around.
It's leveling
Right
up.
around.
Sorry, Paul. The number needed is.
Just get us another 100. That'll do.
I can grab 99.
Literally, that's all we need. And we should have all the items.
Nice.
Right, green ship outbound.
So John, I missed what you said. So if I put that somewhere, and then put both pipes in it, it will load the ship up automatically with whatever's required. I'll put it on the list of things to do.
Yes, it is watch. Too many dots on my HUD. Oh, it actually says deliver items here. Actually got a waypoint for it. This is where we find out that we're going to deliver it. Miles away. No, it's fine. Okay, we're ready to rock and roll.
Well, I'm on board. It's not too heavy, is it, Paul?
No, it just rolls super easy. When it's light, I think all the gyros overpower it. Yeah, we're on a low power cruise now.
Yeah, well, at least the cruise works, right?
Yeah. Like 16 power just to do this. We could do this for 2 hours. Unbelievable. Yeah, I could turn off some stuff, yeah. Well, the camera's off, all the lights are off. Actually, everything's turned off by the look of it.
Yeah, so what if you turned everything on?
If I turn off the ore detector, doesn't do very much. Lights, lights, lights. Camera. It's not really done anything.
Yeah, so I think if you had like a ship with one battery and all that equipment, then yeah, it would go down.
Yeah.
And let's face it, all your batteries are fully charged, right? Or nearly fully charged, or presumably fully
No, they was fully charged.
They should be, because they've been docked a while. We've got 6 batteries and the 0.08 megawatt hours drawn. So they're 98.2% full. 99.2. Like 2 real-time hours doing this is what we could do. I'll put our lights on while it's going dark. Yeah, we do, Ron. We have an indicator up there as well. 96.3% battery. Have you seen the cockpit stuff, Sammy?
Sorry?
Have you seen the cockpit displays?
Not in person. When I took the orange ship out, I was more interested in not crashing into the mine, so... Perhaps has the explosives that we put into the thing gone back into the storage then?
No, they wouldn't have.
Why does it not pull them through?
No, because you were connected to the hydrogen plant. It's completely independent.
No, the orange ship that we put all the explosives on.
Oh yeah, it would have took them back through. Yeah.
Yeah.
Double check.
7k out?
Yeah, we emptied it somewhere.
Cool.
Well, Ducky, we went through that learning curve last weekend and this weekend, so
Atty.
it's worth it.
What? Oh, you've done it. I was going to say you might want to turn your thrusters off.
Yeah, it's a bit twitchy, but yeah, no, I did turn the thrusters off.
So if pups that.
Yeah.
So the thingy can set the contract panel. If that was piped up with an inbound and an outbound and a sorter going in, because it won't go past the sorter though, would it?
No, we'd have to. This is a problem we have because it's running.
Is there a way of turning the script on and off on the programmable block?
Yeah, but it will shut down the whole base.
Yeah, but that won't matter, will it? If it's just temporarily just trying to move the things across. Nothing will move from any of the other containers until you turn it back on, right? So
I would have thought there would have been a code that you can name the box to say, ignore this container. That's what my logic would have been. But I didn't get an answer in chat when I asked 2.5 hours ago.
Take it you're going for the straight connector pull. Whee!
It helps with the lateral braking.
Yeah. Nose up pull. Can you pitch up, sorry.
Oh, I think we're level.
Down a bit. Somewhere there? Are you on?
We're locked.
Okay. Connector doesn't change colour then.
Screen?
Not on my screen.
No.
Okay, that's cool.
It's green on mine. Our customer expects delivery soon.
Down here, isn't it? Yeah, straight down.
Right.
No, over here.
No, contracts. Okay, let's see what we got.
Yeah, hang on. Where's the Nokia tone? The customer expects delivery soon.
Wait, there's a whole bunch of new ones. Hang on, acquisition. Yeah, there is. A whole lot of new acquisitions.
Well, let's not go there quite yet. Let's
Explosives! Oh, they want at 13. Aww.
Get the...
I don't know if we deliver them here.
Well, do you not just go accepted contracts tab and then...
We've got abandon and finish, so if we click finish, will it just pull it out of the...
I'm guessing so, yes.
Let's do it on a low value one in case it goes wrong. There we go. Character inventory, silver mining ship, confirm. Thanks for the job. Here's your reward, reputation 4, and payment. 3 million credits for that. 2.5 million credits for that. There you go. We're done.
Cool.
The biggest one on that list is this silver ingot. 409 silver for 1 million. Store. Account balance 7.6 million. Why is that in red? Oh, I can buy the elite welder. Yeah, a TT-15 freighter. You can't look at it. There's no information about it. But you can buy it. A bomber. The Atmo Constructor. That sounds like a welding ship.
Yep.
Yeah, they're actual blueprints that you can buy, basically.
You can hover off the hover over the image. Apparently, Frame says.
A compact hauler capable of interplanetary flight. The B980 is equipped with a large cargo container, bottom and rear connectors, and a survival kit. It's capable of carrying small vehicles and is often converted into a mining vessel. That's 19 million.
Don't know if you can hear this.
What?
But there's fireworks going off again.
Obviously, they're celebrating it being Sunday before Christmas. Iron Fade, the bomber, the rescue rover. What's the cursor? Scout vehicle capable of interplanetary flight.
What was that mine? The welder one, Paul? Is that actually like a welder one?
I think it is.
Because that might come in handy.
I'm assuming
on...
it's just to buy one, though, isn't it? Because
well, no, it's a blueprint.
No,
Yeah,
I thought you need platinum to make it.
Why would you need it? Platinum to make a welder machine?
Oh, you're talking about a welding ship?
Yeah.
Sorry, I thought it was talking about the elite welder. Sorry, perhaps wires crossed.
Atmospheric constructed ship is equipped with powerful engines for precision flight and heavy loads. The freighter is interplanetary freighter for 2.8 million. It's marked by its powerful engines, high capacity, and its overall versatility. Its armored front and armament scares off most enemies and can easily be customized with increased cargo and replaced thruster types.
So I like the idea of the constructor.
Yeah, but what's that going to... Like, literally, we need to go mine some stuff.
For what? The constructor?
No, we need to go into space, find an asteroid belt, find some material like uranium and platinum, and mine it and bring it back. The Saturn, I believe you buy the blueprint is what you're buying, but not the ship itself. But who knows? Never done it before. I like that, shuttlecraft. It's capable of interplanetary travel, has enough weapons to take out threats, but lacks on the armor. The bomber. Short-range, hydrogen-powered fighter. with 4 Gatling guns, a rocket launcher, and 1 downwards aimed reloadable rocket launcher for bombing purposes.
So someone says you buy the ship. The other day we got told it was a blueprint, so it's just going to be one of those things. Click and see what happens.
So with the other acquisition contracts, Paul, it'd be another 2 million credits, if that gives you any sort of scope for doing another trip.
Well, there's some stuff here that's relatively cheap. These scout vehicles, so we could just try buying one of these to see what happens.
Do you not just want to go big, go home?
Well, we don't know if we're going to get the blueprint or whether we're going to get the actual ship. When you pay, it spawns a ship in a safe zone, apparently.
I mean, if it's for a ship, then it's worth going for the fullest, right?
Yeah, but then I assume you can just blueprint it, right? So if it does spawn it, you can just take a picture of it and you've got it as a blueprint.
Yeah, you just as soon as you got it, you can get a blueprint.
What's the bottom? I mean, it's up to you, Paul.
Great choice for the starting miner.
I don't see the point in getting the sapper because you've made them, right?
I want something that goes into space.
So get something that goes into space then.
The buddy miner is a planetary mining vessel. We don't need that. Constructor, the freighter is an interplanetary freighter. So that go into space, but won't mine, but you could adapt it for mining. Yeah? If it's a freighter, you could just whack some drills on the front and off you go. That's 2.8 million. We can afford that. We don't need a bomber. The hull is too expensive. So I think it's got to be the freighter. The freighter has no side atmospheric thrust. So how does it behave when it gets into the planetary atmosphere then? What if they need uranium? Well, we do. All right, let's save it, and then we'll buy and see what happens. TT15, where are you?
Do you want to just come and accept these contracts as well?
Which ones do you want?
Well, you can do all of them if you like.
Have you noted everything down then?
Yeah. Detector, components, silicon wafers, construction components, explosives, silver ingots, large steel tubes, and small steel tubes.
And Pop should see that back at base now.
Yeah.
Freighter, buy.
I don't see anything under accepted contracts because they're person dependent.
Yeah, to Paul, aren't they?
Really?
Yep.
Do you want me to, well, I don't know what. Do you want me to send you the list, perhaps? Or?
Yeah, just send me the list. I mean, I'm just renaming some batteries, and then I can get to work on it.
I don't know if all this would fit in a small ship. I'm not sure.
Right, so where's the ship? A watchtower, thank you. 64 months. Besides Mrs. Watchtower, you're my second largest relationship. Merry Christmas to you. Oh, there it is. Blimey. The only thing mapped is the Gatling gun, hydrogen engines, presumably, a parachute, large hydrogen thruster, which are both disabled. Like, does this thing come with a manual?
Well, one would assume you only need the hydrogen engine on when you actually go into less gravity, right?
No, it moves.
The hydrogen engines are on at the moment.
Well, I think that's what's keeping us up. Unless there's that atmospheric one. And some hydrogen
No,
keeping
there
us
are
up.
atmospheric ones as well.
Okay.
Surely you don't need the hydrogen ones on at the moment.
Sammy, just to confirm, right? That's 364 small tube, not 113,000.
Yeah. No, the number, the words little number is what's required. The big number at the end with the tab is the reward.
Thank God for that.
Yeah, that's not 1,013,070 silver ingots, mate. Don't worry.
I was gonna say it may take a while.
I'm just going to rename everything on board just so that we don't get messed up when we get back to base. Parachute hatch. Small reactor. This thing's got reactors on it.
Yeah, well, I would assume that would be to make energy, right?
Like we can put anything in it?
It doesn't have any... Hang on.
What was I going to say? Does anyone in chat now, it's a bit further in the stream, know with the Tim script whether you can tell it to ignore a container and not take stuff out of it?
Your audio's going really bad, Pops. It's like,
yours,
sounds like a
David, yours
bad
did when I
AM
first joined
radio.
them.
What does that do? Increase thrust override, decrease thrust override, parachutes. Toggle, hydrogen.
Thank you, Golden. Right, so I think I've got a way to make auto-load the ship.
Cool.
It may take me like 20 minutes to build it, though.
It says hydrogen here in this group, but it doesn't highlight anything. So what exactly is that a group for? Or is it just like a special block, maybe?
Mm.
Hydrogen thrusters 76 and 78.
It's because they're hidden.
Scumbag game. Really?
Yeah, Golden says it's because they're hidden.
Wow. They are as well.
Sammy, it's the small still on that list tube.
Small steel tube, yeah. I think.
Celebratory bunting. Paul, how has the sock situation been?
Right, let's
Is this
try
a
this.
perch year?
No, it's not Watchtower. It's the sock situation is still in good order.
I honestly wonder what you was on about for a second.
There we go. Gatling gun. I think that's replaced them. Which means all of these are now meh. Can you show what's powering the ship? Well, I presume there's a battery on board. Powering the atmospheric thrusters. Man, this has got a lot of gyroscopes on it.
One would assume you want to fly the new ship back, Paul. Whoa, what the hell?
Oh no. I haven't saved it.
I did not touch anything.
And I'm nowhere near you.
I'm going to do all that again.
I was nowhere near it.
1858, 2 minutes ago. Why did it do that?
Maybe the whole. I don't know.
Maybe you only get a certain amount of time and then it disconnects.
Hmm.
No, the batteries are off,
Vrome,
Cool Tiger.
Vrome, I wasn't flying the silver ship. I was nowhere near it.
I reckon this connector's got a timeout on it on the station.
Golden, so if I put like Tim ignore or exempt the container as the name, it won't use it, right?
Paul, I'm assuming you want to fly the new ship back.
No, I'll fly the old one back because this
Are
one's
you
a
sure?
lot easier to handle.
Okay.
Let me just rename this stuff and then we'll
No, you're
swap.
all right. You carry. I'll just, if you were happy for me to take the silver one, I'll take the silver one back. But
Well, I mean, if you want to, you can take it.
no, it's fine. I'd rather you took it.
I think this one's
It
probably
seems-
a lot more easy
yeah,
to handle.
It seems more hard to handle than that, but
Okay, thank you, Golden.
Large atmospheric thruster up. Blimey. Right. It's a problem when you get a ship, you have no idea how to use. Right, 4 kilowatts, stored power 920 kilowatts. Blimey. That's like 1 megawatt hour, it's going down.
yeah, but it's also on recharge, isn't it? So it's got some sort of.
No, it's not. Can't pull power from anywhere, can it?
Yeah, but is it? Because you said it's got 2 reactors, hasn't it? So is that making power?
Well, if it is, it's not going anywhere useful. The reactor would make some. This thing doesn't even come with any, like, keys for spotlights or anything. Okay, so what lights are they then?
I don't know. There seems to be a strobe beacon light underneath.
Does the reactor have uranium in it? Oh, well, now you're asking. Did it come with any uranium? Let's have a look. Reactor. Current output 500. What does it show the contents of the reactor?
I would assume you'd have to look in the inventory screen, wouldn't you?
I mean, if those reactors are chucking out 500 kilowatts, then why is the battery not charging?
Yeah, there is uranium ingot in the small blue reactor.
Oh, it is charging now, slowly. Recharge. Inventory show connected. There you go. Comes complete with 5 kilos of uranium. I really wish this place let us buy uranium. What do we have on the checklist down there? Number 5's the battery to recharge, I think. What's 6 and 7? Is that the... Can't remember what 6 and 7 is.
So, 5 is ship batteries.
Recharge, yeah, what's 6 and 7?
6 is ship all thrusters. And 7 is ship all thrusters. But is that like one's off and one's on?
Yeah.
And then you've got another batteries on 8 and then 9. But I don't know how to actually look at what the action is.
That should more or less work how we expect now.
Gonna do a big old save.
I've saved it.
Cool.